EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it. Into space. Past the 40. Inside the 20. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense being able to hustle.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and That's exactly what they were able to do.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end going in motion here. His drive will start on the ground. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Third down, 3 to go. try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. From the gun, here is Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Panthers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60.
From the gun, it's Penix. This one complete right side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Warrior 70. Come 19.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go. Here we go. Hurt.
A tight end in motion now.
Unlock right. Unlock. Alert. Ready.
They'll run on 2nd down. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Carolina. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, here's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They face second down and 7.
Check, Panther.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's got it at the 7. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact...
And he's in! Touchdown, Carolina. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will get just a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. The end zone, it's a touchback.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Set go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this up past. .40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On first down, it's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 32-yard line.
So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Set up. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Throwing is Penix. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On third down, Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
They'll try to run. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on fourth down.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, Penix gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Set up. Set up.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The PAT, up and good. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a run on first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll run it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. On play action, Penix. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first and 10, they'll set up. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, faking the give. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go! Take over.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Bengals 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the side.
That is caught side of the end zone. Panthers. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So second down, and they'll run it. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.